Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a different type of video. It is thundering out. As you could tell from the title, I'm calling it like my pet peeves. Like I'm going to start doing these series on my channel because if you know me, a lot of my friends know I have a lot of pet peeves. I can go through one day finding something that will bother me that will be considered my pet peeve. It could be something so small, so stupid, but it will bother me somehow. And it's just not, maybe not an annoyance like annoying me personally, but just things that I see and I observe that just like, I can't believe somebody did that, and it's just like, it irks me, it bothers me, and I just have to get it out of my system. For a while I've been like writing them down, like in my, like typing them down in my phone, and I'm like, why don't I just create a video and just like share with you guys my pet peeves? And I know I'm not the only one out there that don't have so many things that bother them, that have pet peeves themselves. So I just want to see if like there's somebody out there that may have the same pet peeves as I do. I know like with my friends, I'm like, oh my god, I hate that, or oh my god, I can't believe they did that, like, oh my god, like, oh, that bothers me. And they're just like, oh my god, Dana, like, everything, like what doesn't bother you? Like, you're so over dramatic. And I know I am. I've always been over dramatic, and I know I have a lot of pet peeves, and sometimes my pet peeves bring like laughter to my friends. Like, they think it's so funny, the things that bother me, and it's just like, really, you think that's funny? Like, it just bothers me that that person did that, or the way that person did it just pissed me off. So they just find it funny when I get like so like aggravated and pissed and mad and upset when things happen. So I was like, you know what, might as well just write them down and create a video, and maybe this will bring some joy and laughter, and maybe some similarity that me and you may have of some pet peeves. So if you want to see or hear my pet peeves, then just keep on watching. Okay, the first thing I'm going to talk about is when you're driving and the person in front of you does not use his signal light. Like, really? Like, no. That's, your signal is not just a decoration on your car. Like, we use that to let the car behind you know, like me, that you're gonna make a right or a left, or you're gonna swerve onto the side because, I don't know, you need to answer your phone or something happened with your car. Like, I'm not a mind reader. I'm not gonna know that you're turning because we're at the light, or we're at a stop sign, or we're just coming up to a block you need to go down, and you're just happen to just make that turn. Like, no, like no. That gets me so mad. If you're one of those people that don't use your signal, like shame on you. Like, no, like, I'm telling you, I hate you. I'm mad. If I'm driving behind you and you don't use your signal, I'm mad. Just let me know I'm mad that you don't use your signal. Yeah, so please, like, sometimes I can find myself like forgetting to use it because you're just in the moment. But if you're just joyriding, like, sometimes I find people like they're joyriding and then they just swerve over to the side. Like, no, like no. The next thing is such a pet peeve of mine is when girls talk baby talk. It's either with their boyfriend or their husband or their friends or whoever. But if I hear a girl talking baby talk, especially with their boyfriend, this is the face, like no. Like, I don't want to hear like, I really want those shoes, baby. Like, I want you to hang out with me. Or no. Like you're not two. You're a teenager or you're an adult. Like no. Like, the baby talk is not cute. Like, it's cute when you're young and you're a kid and you're trying to get what you want from your mommy and daddy. But when you start using it with your boyfriend or your husband or your girlfriend or whatever, you know, like, no. Like, it's not cute. It's really blatantly annoying. I hear baby talk, like, another thing, like a driving pet peeve, is when someone stops short for no reason. There's nobody in front of them, there's no pothole, it's not a stop sign, and there's no red lights. They're just stopping for no reason. Like there's no one in front of you. Like, stop stopping. Stop using your brake. Like, no. Like no. Or especially when someone is brake happy, when they're always on their brake. Like, bitch, like, how, like, are you stopping or are you going? You're stopping or you're, like, I don't know. Like, like I said, I'm not a mind reader. Like, I hate when people stop or use their brake for no reason. Like, brake happy. Especially brake happy people. Like, no. Like, no. Another pet peeve of mine is I see it a lot, like, in the mall, mostly in the mall, or, like, big events, like either Comic-Con or whatever con I've gone to, when it involves, like, a parent and like, their kid in a carriage. They use their children as weapons. And what I mean by using their children as weapons is that when I'm walking in through the mall, and I'm walking, and they're coming, knowing that they have a carriage, like, they can either swerve onto the other side, because I'm literally walking up against the wall, but because they have a carriage, they feel like they have the right of way of the walkway at the mall. Like no. Like, when I find, like, parents have carriages, like, I'm literally up against the wall walking, like, I can't move over anymore. Like, just move your carriage over. Like, why do you have to walk a straight line? Like, I hate that. Like, they're using their kids as getting through the crowd. Like, even though, like, in the weekends, like, it's really busy, like, families are in the mall, we get it. It's freaking crowded. But when you're using your carriage to, like, push your way through the crowd and not care, like, people are walking also in the mall, like, and you're not moving your carriage to, like, swerve so other people can get through, but you're walking into them, like, I hate, like, that pisses me off so much. Like, I get so angry when I'm in the mall and there's parents, like, pushing their child in their carriage, and they're just going straight. Like, they have tunnel vision, they're just going straight, they don't care who's around them, and they're just pushing the carriage. And, like, that bothered, like, one time it happened to me, like, this mom was just pushing her baby in the carriage, and I'm literally up against the wall, like, I can't move anymore over, and literally, like brushes up against me, and I'm just like, dude, I'm walking, like, you could at least, like, move over a little, like, there's nobody on the other side, like, you could just move, like, they just have no care in the world. Like, once they have, like, a baby in a carriage, like, I feel like they have the right of way to the whole mall, like, no. Another thing that really is, like, a pet peeve of mine is when I'm driving and I see, like, a driving school, like, I guess, like, someone's learning how to drive, and this one time I was parked, and I don't know what I was waiting to, like, I guess, pull out of my spot, and I happened to see, like a student driver, and then right behind them is a jackass, like a jerk off, like, riding the student driver's, like, rear end of the car, like, literally, like, speeding and, like riding their ass. Like, they're learning how to drive, you're giving them a panic attack by doing that. Like, really, you were behind that wheel at one point. Like, give them some breathing room. Like, they're driving the speed limit, they're not driving extra slow, they're driving the speed limit, and I hate that when you see a jerk off, like, trying to be a real jerk off, and they're riding up a student driver's ass. Like, come on, like, you're a plain jerk off. Like, no, like, This is, like, my biggest pet peeve, is when you're at a store, and it's, like, super busy, and you're on the line, and you know it's super busy, and you have stuff that you want to, like at a store, and you're about to go to the register and pay. When you get to the register and pay, like, you have your wallet in hand, you're about to pay, you know you're either going, by that time when you get up to the register, you either know you're either going to pay with your card or your cash or whatever. You should at least have your wallet out. Like, once you get to the register and you have a bag and your wallet is not out, like, you should, by the time you get to the register, you should take your wallet out of your bag so you're ready to pay when the total comes on the screen. I hate when like these arrogant like women. Like I find arrogant, like you can so tell when a woman is arrogant, like they think the world revolves around them. Like when they have like their stuff like, excuse me, my shit don't stink, those type of women. They get up to the register and there's like people waiting, like, and they have like a lot of stuff, which we get, we all love to shop, whatever, and the girl rings up her stuff and tells her total and has her stuff all bagged up and ready to go, and she still doesn't have a wallet out. Like, what are you doing? Like, are you price checking your stuff or are you buying? Like, when you're up at the register, the first thing I get is I put my stuff on the counter. Either I take some of the hangers off so it's easier for the cashier to ring up. You know, most of the time they take their hangers off if I'm buying clothes. If there's nothing, no hanger to be taken off, I go straight into my bag and take out my wallet out, because obviously I'm not buying the stuff with my good looks. I'm going to be buying it with money or my credit card. So why don't you do the same? Like, I hate that when someone goes up to the register, the first thing you should take out is your wallet, so you're ready to pay your bill when the cashier is done ringing up your stuff. And not only do they take forever, like I hate when they take forever to take their wallet out, but they take forever to take either their credit card out or their money, and then, oh wait, I have change, and they're counting out the change. Like, oh my god, like, I have no patience for you. Come on, like, no. Next thing is a big pet peeve of mine is when you're walking out of the door and you don't look back. You just open the door and, like, you don't see if someone's behind you. Like, I hate that. Like, if someone's, like, walking and they open the door and then, like, you're right behind them going out the door and the door slams on you. Like who raised you, wolves? Like, the manners on these people. Like, sometimes, like, when these people, like, when I see people out and they have, like, no manners, like, I feel like who, like, were you raised by wolves? Like, Jesus. Like, I know I don't have, like, proper etiquette, but I know, like, to be a little bit, like, courteous to people when I'm out. Like, the next thing I hate the most, okay, is my biggest pet peeve, is when somebody flaky. I hate flaky people. I've never liked flaky people. I never liked, like, oh yeah, we're gonna hang out or whatever, and then when the time, we'll hang out on Friday, then when Friday comes, you don't hear from them all day, and then you're like, alright, let me just text them, like, are we hanging out? They don't answer you, and then I'm like, alright, are we hanging out? Oh, I'm sorry, like, I'm sick, or some type of, like, excuse that they came up with, or whatever. So that is it. That's the end of my first pet peeve video. Let me know if you guys liked it. Give this video a thumbs up so I know you guys enjoy these videos. I'm going to be making more of these videos. My list gets bigger and bigger every day, so I have, like, a few of these videos ready for new pet peeve videos, because I find something that ticks me off in a day. So, and then when it ticks me off, I know to put it in my little note thing on my iPhone. Also, leave me a comment down below. Let me know some of your pet peeves so we can relate here. So if you're not stalking me on any of my social medias, follow me on my Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram. My links are always down below, so go check them out. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to become one of my members in my chat army. I love you guys all, and remember, be strong, be different, and be creative. Bye, dolls.